Okay, we're recording.
Hi, Jim. My name's Leisha. I'm the nurse practitioner taking care of you.
Hey,
So tell
Leisha.
me why you're here.
What, Leisha?
Tell me why you're here.
I'm a little hard of hearing, so you have to speak up, Leisha. My
Okay.
doctor made me come to see you. He thought it would make me feel better.
Okay. What's going on? What's making you feel bad?
Well, I was married I'm 70. I know I don't look 70, and I lost my wife 6 months ago. And she was
I'm
my
sorry.
world. She was my everything. We did everything together. And I was never a people person. Actually, I don't even really like people. I like my dogs and I liked my wife. And I'm just really lonely and very sad. And I haven't been eating. So when I went to the doctor and he weighed me, he talked to me and he said, I think you have depression and I needed to see someone for my depression. So that's why I'm here.
Okay. How much weight had you lost?
I lost 30 pounds.
Wow. Okay. It's a difficult time you're going through. Most definitely. I'm very sorry for your loss.
Thank you very much.
So you say you don't enjoy being with people. Is that specific people, all people in general? Are you just not social? Do you get anxious when you're in social situations?
I'm not anxious. I don't like idle chit chat or nonsense. And I just don't like being around people that just blah, blah, blah. If I could have a decent conversation with someone like I did with my wife, that
Hmm.
would be fine. But I don't, they annoy me.
What kind of things did you talk about with your wife?
Oh, Trump. We'd talk about Trumpy. We'd talk about the garden, the weather, our life together, what we were going to have for dinner, what we were going to do for errands and our dogs.
Hmm.
Excuse me. Just our life.
Okay, I get that. So apparently you're not eating very much.
No, I don't have any
No.
appetite. I'm not hungry.
Okay. Do you know how to cook?
Um, I can make a sandwich. I can put something in the microwave.
Okay.
I know how to make a pot of coffee. Yeah, I guess I can. I don't cook well. It doesn't taste good. It's not like anything my wife ever cooked,
Yeah.
but I can figure it out.
Okay. All right. So,
I tried that thing, what's it called? Meals on Wheels, horrible food.
oh,
Food. I don't want to do that.
yeah, yeah. Maybe we can look at some other options for simple food, but things that we can at least get a couple of meals in you a day. Um, so how's your sleep?
Mm, I fall asleep okay, but then I wake up and I realize that my wife isn't in the bed, and then it hits me that she's gone, and I just feel so sad. And I usually cry, and then I just think about how much I miss her, and I have a hard time getting back to sleep.
Okay, understood. Are you doing anything that helps you go to sleep?
Mm, Sometimes I have a shot of whiskey, but I find that wakes me up in like an hour or two, and it makes it worse.
Hmm.
That didn't work. And then I tried some of those medicines you buy at the pharmacy, but that made my mouth real dry and made me
Hmm.
real sleepy. And I was
Hmm.
afraid I would fall. And I didn't sleep any better. So,
Okay. Okay.
no.
All right. So, what what kind of things have you been doing lately? Do you go out anywhere? Do you do anything?
Well, I have to go get dog food, and I walk the dogs, and um, I take them to the park, and we just sit there, look around, and I'll go shopping for a few things for myself, but that's it. That's not much. Doesn't fill up much of a day.
Yeah. So are you going to the park every day?
Yeah, I have to walk my dog, so I walk over to the park. It's not far. It's right across the street.
Okay. Okay. Have you met anyone over there?
No.
No. Okay. Um, I'm just thinking about, so you're not drinking at all anymore?
No. Well,
Okay.
I was drinking a lot when she died, and then I talked to one of my doctor, and he said you got to knock that off, and I did. And then he said I don't want you taking the sleeping medications that you buy at the drugstore unless you stop that. So I stopped that. I just don't feel like doing anything. I don't just so I don't.
Okay. Okay. It's a very sad time that you're going through,
I
and
know.
depression is different than sadness. It's not just the sadness. Sadness is an emotion you should be feeling. You've lost your wife. You've lost a lot, and it's totally acceptable to be sad. But depression is deeper than that, and sometimes it's hard to get up out of without some help. Okay, and depression can make you not eat. Depression can make you not sleep. It can make you have no energy, no desire to do things. And I think you're experiencing a lot of those things. So, what I would like to do is see you every week for a period of time, and then we'll see how things go. But one, that would get you out of the house. Two, hopefully you don't mind talking to me.
No,
And
you're nice. I like talking to you.
okay, good.
You're
Good.
smart. You don't babble on incessantly about nothing.
Oh, well, thank you. Okay. I will keep that in mind and try not to wander off. Okay.
Thank
You
you.
put me back on track if you need to.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Mhm.
So, what about family and friends?
Well, my wife had friends, but they were lady friends, and she would go do stuff with them, and my kids are grown, and they live on the other side of the country, and they're involved in their lives, and they say we'll help you out. Do you want to come out? I don't want that. I don't want to go over in there. I don't want to move over there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going there. So, and I don't mind being by myself, but without my wife, I never minded not having friends, but without my wife, she was my everything. She was my only contact with other human beings. That's
Mm-hmm.
gone.
Mm-hmm. It's hard. You're having to learn a new life and a
Hmm.
new way of doing things.
Right.
And you haven't done that for all these years that you've been married. So it's understandable that it's a struggle,
Mm.
and you have to think of things differently. So hopefully that's what we'll get out of these sessions is we'll help you to move forward, help you to get out of the depression, help you to deal with the sadness. And those feelings are going to come up years and years from now. Okay, you're not just one day going to wake up and be over your wife. That doesn't happen. But we can recognize the sadness and then learn ways to deal with it depending on where you are and what's going on. If you're at home in your bed and you're crying, that's fine. If you decide to take a part-time job, that's not necessarily fine on the job. So we will establish some different situations and how to deal with it when those feelings come up. Okay. What other goals would you like to accomplish while we're here?
Well, I think maybe I need to keep some weight on me. And if we could maybe focus on making sure I don't want to get sick. I'm by myself. I don't want to get run down and get the flu or something. So maybe if
Mm-hmm.
we can focus on that, and maybe if my appetite came back a little bit, then maybe I would eat. I wouldn't mind going to the diner once a week and having a meal, but
Okay. That's a
I
great.
can do stuff like that. But I don't, I smell food. I just don't want to eat anything. Just
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
And and if you haven't been accustomed to eating out alone, we'll walk you through that. Okay. So there's a lot of new situations that you'll come up on, but we're going to get through this. Okay. We're going to work on
Okay.
this together. But
Okay.
I think it's a great idea for you to go to the diner once a week. You
Okay.
know,
I'll do that.
if you kind of pick your same time and same day of the week, you may get to know the waitresses and at least have some communication with some other people.
Okay.
So all of that can work in your benefit.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Leisha.
Oh, you're welcome. Is there anything else that we need to cover this week?
I don't think so.
Okay. So, keep going to the dog park, right? And your homework this week is, do you have a smartphone?
I do have a smartphone.
Do you know how to use it very much?
I could ask one of the kids in my neighborhood. They help me with it.
Okay. All right. So there are some really good apps for meditation and to help you go to sleep at night. And you can use that to fall asleep, but then too, if you wake up during the night, you can use it to help you get back to sleep. So that's what your homework is this week. Let's work on your sleep first. Sleep is
Okay.
very important. In the meantime, do try to eat something every day, but we'll work on that more as time comes on. But let's get you some sleep first,
Okay.
and that's going to help many things all the
Okay.
way. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Leisha.
All right. Have a good week.
You too.